Hello and welcome to my channel, Just Lee. I am Just Lee. If you'd like to see how I made this tumbler, please stay tuned. I do want to thank everyone for visiting my channel. And if you like what you see during the video, I ask that you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell for more videos. So let's get to the video. Okay. So this mini press is the Real Cat mini press that was ordered off of Walmart. I did say that I was going to get one for Christmas, and this is the one I get. So today I'll be doing a tumbler in this press. It is a mug press, but you are able to do tumblers. So this mini press is little and is lightweight. Excuse me, I am coming down with a cough. So this is the tumbler that I'm doing. I already taped it up and put some parchment paper around it also. I do use a lot of tape, so bear with me. I am a beginner and this is a beginner channel. So what I did was I marked on my press with a marker because that's where the little cord begins. So I just put it right before that line so it'll heat up. So before I started this, I did go through and always still measure the tumbler, fit the press to the tumbler to make sure it fit, heated up. And usually I use 200 degrees, but I don't use the time when I'm doing the tumblers. I use my phone as a stopwatch. I do 45 seconds, 4 times. I rotate it. As you see, I put it in there with the line up. I'm going to do it for 45 seconds. And when that 45 seconds up, I'm going to take this out. You just have to lift that switch and just rotate it. And then I'm going to do it for 45 minutes on this side. I'm just making sure it's behind the line. So yeah, I'm going to do it for 45 minutes on this side. So the 45 minutes up. So now I'm going to take it out and turn it around so the other side is towards the inside. The side that's hanging out towards the left, I'm going to put that inside the press. And then I'm going to do that one for 45 seconds. Yeah, I had to stand up to take this loose. It's not easy, but it's not really hard. It's good because it's safe in there. The tumbler don't move. So what I'm doing here is measuring it up. But as you see, I have that little piece of paper over the edge. But you'll see what happened to around the rim part when this is done. So this side I'm heating up to 45 seconds also. But when I took it out, I made a second press the button. So it's not really on the exact 200 degrees, but it's still hot. So it shouldn't matter. So it's going to go back up to the 200 degrees. So I let this thing for about 50 seconds instead of the 45 since I had hit that button. Not for sure if the temperature went down or not. But yeah. So I'm just going to rotate it one more time. That's the last time of the 4 45-second turns. So remember, you're doing 4 turns for 45 seconds. So each end get a turn for 45 seconds, if that makes sense. You put it in, 45, turn it, 45. Take it out, flip it over, 45, turn it, 45. So this little press do work well, I can say. It was really reasonable. So yeah. So I'll use this until I get something bigger, but it works for me. It does great on mugs. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting the middle piece in because you know how you have half and half. I'm just making sure that little middle piece is got the same heat as both ends. So I didn't tie in this part. I just put in there for a little while and then just flipped it over just for a few seconds more. So yeah. So when I take this out, we're gonna see how it came out, and then you'll see which part I was talking about that rim right there where all that paper is hanging. I couldn't really see the top of the tumbler, so I know not to do that no more. Excuse me for all the sniffling. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'll get it together. So this is a tumbler I made for one of my coworkers. We are going to on a business trip to Florida, so I'm going to take this to her there. And you see all the tape? I know people only use a little tape, but I tape it all the way up, all the way down the seam. I put that first thing I do is put that yellow strip on one end of the sublimation paper. That way I could see where the middle meet. And I made sure that the other side of the sublimation paper meet right at that point. So it'll be flush together, no overlap, no nothing. And then I take the cross tapes across while I holding it. I make sure it's real tight, and I just put the tape across all the way down. And the tape I'm taking off from the inside is what I put around the rim. And I also put that at the bottom of the tumbler also to close that end part in so you won't get the ghosting at the bottom. And if you overlap the tape, it's pretty easy to remove instead of just putting tape, tape, tape. Overlap the tape, and when you pull one section, it's going to pull all of the sections off, basically. So right there, that paper was so tight, I had to go to the bottom to try to lift it off. So that's a good thing. So yeah, I was surprised it came out really well. And that's how the tumbler looked. As you see across the top where the white is at, that's where I couldn't see the paper, so I couldn't really gauge it inside the press to put it closer to the end where I said behind that line. That's why that didn't get done. But as you see the tumbler in the thumbnail, you don't see that white anymore because I cut that sublimation paper of the ink that was missing and taped it right back on there and put it right back in the heat press. And it came out a little lighter than the darkest part on there, but it still blended together. So that's what I did for this tumbler. So I hope she's going to enjoy it. I think she will. But yeah, this mini press, if you want to get started, and you want to make some mugs, maybe some tumblers, and you new or a beginner, and you just want something affordable, I would recommend this little heat press. So I want to thank you all for visiting our channel. I want to let you know there's always a tomorrow, and have a blessed day, and thank you. Bye now.